Richard, commiserations on the defeat today. How would you summarise that performance?
Yeah, I didn't think it was a great game, if I'm being honest. Probably one of the worst games that we've been involved in, and we contributed to that with our errors, poor skill and a little bit of discipline. There was some things there that were a bit untoward as well. I thought it was a bit horrible. A couple of challenges. We got a couple of busted up boys in there, and we'll dust them down and we'll get going again. I was really happy with our second half. I thought our second half was outstanding. Just got to try it at the end there. But I thought we did a real good job in the second half.
Toronto got off to a really fast start. Was that the difference between the two sides today, them putting those points on the board early?
Yeah, similar to Toulouse a few weeks ago, the full-time teams, and they just come out of the blocks real fast, and we couldn't combat that, could we? We couldn't combat the speed of the game, the kicking game, and then we compounded that with some errors in our own half. But as I say, it could have been nasty, the scoreline. It could have got out of hand, but it didn't. And that's credit to the 17 who took to the field today.
How much credit do you have to give to Toronto? Obviously the league leaders for a reason, and they proved their class today. Yeah,
they are, and I think they can play a lot better. I really do. I think they can play a lot better than that. But they certainly unpicked us, didn't they? And they took their opportunities real well. They look fast and physical, and they should be. They're a full-time team, and we couldn't quite match that today. But I'm immensely proud of our efforts second half, and now we sort of build ourselves back into the game. Steve Tyree came off, Scott Morrell should have really come off, and Simon Griggs came off. We also lost Will Mayo with severe cramp, so we were busted. We had no fit really players to go back on the field there at the end of the game. So again, that's testament to the players' character. I thought that our character was outstanding. It wasn't in the first half, and we questioned that, and we spoke about that at half time, but they certainly fixed that back up.
Proud of the second half effort, given, as you mentioned, Richard, that the players came off injured, and it was only 12-6 I think to them, obviously with them scoring.
Yeah, there was a late try, wasn't there? Otherwise it would have been, we were certainly going away with our heads held high, but we didn't win, and we were off a winning form, and we were doing really well. So we've got to look at the reasons why, preparation, and that's my job, and then also the plan and what we did, and how to combat these full-time teams really starting well. We need to start to mix up our game, I think, and the players have just mentioned that in there.
And you mentioned about the players coming off injured. Is there any early diagnosis on those players?
Well, Dougie doesn't look too great with his elbow hyperextended. We've got a great medical staff, I'm sure he's in the best hands, and Steve Tyree was blurred vision, so that was a head assessment. And Scott Morrell got taken out late, in my opinion. I've not looked at it, but he was rattled as he was passing or in the process of passing, or just past the ball, so his jaw's not great, but he's not concussed or anything like that.
And a word on the fans as well. Plenty have made the trip down from West Yorkshire today.
Awesome, outstanding. I feel for them. It's obviously a costly venture to come down here, but put all the flags out, was banging the drum, and the support throughout the game was immense. And we must thank them for travelling down, and I wish we could have given a bit more of an account of ourselves. We certainly did second half, and I'm sure they will go away pleased with that. But not the first half, and not the first 20 minutes. Our goal line defence was a shambles in that first half.
Moving on to Sheffield next week, looking to put the wrongs of this week.
Yeah. There's loads to improve. There's loads to go at. As I said, it was a dour game. We need to make more of the game, the conditions, the surface, and we will do this week. And it's a tough to go. We say it every week, don't we? But we'll be good. This is a great team. It's resilient, and we'll be back next week.